We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. It's Game 1 of the World Series between the New York Mets and the Oakland A's. Sean Manaea gets the call on the mound here at home for Game 1 of the World Series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
O'Reilly.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now here's a check swing. Did he go around is the question, and yes he did, says the man in blue. Strike 1. 1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter.
Wow, only the second pitch of the game tonight, and that's called a ball. This looks like it could be very good for the hitters tonight.
Lazy fly ball out to center field. Almora comes on now, and he has it 1 down. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Michael Conforto has been a big piece for them. He's coming off a nice game. 3 hits, 3 RBIs, clutching up. He's the guy they want up at the plate right now when the game's on the line.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there. His career numbers against Manaea. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. A ball and a strike. And we'll see some 40s before things are said and done tonight. Right now, 51 degrees at first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Almora is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. So here's Pete Alonso. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pulled the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. Murphy is after it, and the throw to first ends the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3, and the A's will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ballgame. deGrom is on the mound here on the road for Game 1 of the World Series. What's your take on him, Dan?
If you want to pick up a win as a starting pitcher, you have to go 5 innings to get the win, and that's just what he did the last one. I'm sure he'd like to be out there for a little bit longer in this one.
Low for ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Now here it comes. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Freezes him. A strikeout looking.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
Into the box, Marcus Semien, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Grounded to the right, and that is through into right field for a single.
That's what you want the guys at the top of the order to do. Set the table for the monsters. 3, 4, 5. Nice piece of hitting.
First delivery to him on the way. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Semien leads off first with 1 away. A ball and a strike to count to Chapman.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, Especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. And with 2 away here in Game 1 of the World Series, let's give you a little refresher course at the roads these two teams took to get where they are tonight. Out in front of it, strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there. And
while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
Yeah, there's no question that this one got away from him. He was cruising, had him down 0-2 with 2 outs, and he's going to be pretty unhappy with that. You never want to give an offense new life in an inning.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. 2 down, runners at first and second. Ball and a strike. Popped him up. Dozier shading to his right. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. A's strand a couple, and this is still a nothing. Striding into the box, Michael Conforto. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Michael Conforto.
Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter,
The pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Piscotty's there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Had him fooled there as this is lifted in the air out to left center and shallow. Davis will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move. Stepping up now, Stephen Piscotty. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Now the pitch. And a curveball taken for strike 2.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His first homer here in the series, and they've taken a 1-run lead.
We were wondering who was going to strike first with the long ball. What a moment for him right there. Home run in the World Series, no one can ever take that away from him.
So here's Albert Almora next. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball called for strike 2. In the air to straightaway right. Conforto is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. So coming to the plate, Sean Murphy to try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Whit Merrifield. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
1-1. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Tapia. And that ends the inning. But the A's hit the board first on this solo home run. And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
The windup and the 0-1. And this is on the ground for Merrifield at second. Reined in. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Digging in now, Raimel Tapia, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Davis is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Well-located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. The 1-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. Down in order go the Mets. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. First pitch of the at-bat.
Down 1-1.
The 1-1 home. It's a fastball taken high for a ball.
Count is 2-1.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Throw to first is in time for the first out. One gone for the A's here in the third. And up next, the power-hitting third baseman, Matt Chapman. Hard hit towards center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. He's through first and hustling for second. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that 2-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
And maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch.
That's count 1-2.
1 out and a runner on second base. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. Man at second here with 2 away, and that'll bring up the big-time power bat of right-handed hitter Chris Davis. curveball looked at here for strike one. And he lays off for ball one. Skied into straightaway right. Conforto will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Stepping in, Luis Arias back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another
hammered the other way to deep right field. Piscotty's going back. He leaps, but he can't make the play, and it bangs off the wall. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
This thing stays in the park, but let me tell you something. He absolutely crushed this thing. This park is no bandbox. It takes a lot to get one out of here, and he almost does it. It carried a long time and hit it halfway up the wall for a long double.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. 1-0 the count. As a look, now the pitch.
Ball, exercise.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Fouled away. The 2-1 home. Hit on the ground to third. And there's one away. But he's safe at third as he's able to scramble back. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Michael Conforto, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. He's set. Here it comes. Second and third here, one man out. Now that's popped up. Olson over to his right. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Great scoring opportunity missed right there. You talk about frustration, popping it up with two runners in scoring position. He'd like to get that one back.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Oh, got him a swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Hey, there's a ton of reasons I could give to you as to why this guy has been such a good pitcher in his career. But I think this is the biggest one. His ability to work out of nasty jams. 2 guys in scoring position right here. Interested to see how he works out of this.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Bottom of the inning now. Coming to the plate now, Stephen Piscotty. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Piscotty, 30 years of age. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. And he got him.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
No balls and 1 strike. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Hard hit ball to second. Fielded cleanly. And there are 2 away now. 2 away now in the Oakland 4th. And into bat next is Albert Almora. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. a strike to even the count. 1-1. Here's a high pop-up. Arise is calling for it, and the inning is over. A's are gone in. Back at the Oakland Coliseum, and before we go much further, let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. It's been a struggle for them to get anything going. And he said they just seem way too anxious right now. The numbers back that up, too. They've swung at the first pitch more than 70% of the time in this game. So their focus going forward is to be a little bit more relaxed and willing to let the at-bats come to them. Matt?
Okay, thank you, Heidi. That's by him for strike one. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he popped him up. And that'll get down for a base hit.
I'm shocked he got to that pitch right there. In today's game of loading up, leg kicks, toe taps, dropping the hands, trying to create launch angle, that high heater usually gets by.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will land untouched. Working for the punch out and the offering. But this is hauled in by the second baseman.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Digging in to try it again. Raimel Tapia so far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch of the at-bat. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees so you can get in the air.
Pitch outside, the throw. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw. 2 out, nobody on. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Digging in, Sean Murphy will lead things off here in this one-run contest. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
So he sets him down swinging. Sean Murphy is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. The pitch. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. Just foul. 1-2, here it comes.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Now at the plate, Marcus Semien. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
On a line, that's a base hit into left field. So a nice job there by the two-hole hitter to extend the inning for the middle of the order.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Hey, a 2-out single isn't all that bad, but it can be when you've got this part of the lineup coming up.
The 1-1. And here's a pitch swung on and grounded toward Rosario at short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. The A's strand one. All set for the start of the inning. Now at the plate, Ahmed Rosario. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Standing in, Luis Arias. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 home. Into center field, line drive base hit.
Dan, are you kidding me right there? I mean, that had to whistle past this guy's ear. That was a scary moment.
D-Roll, they call that the old chuck and duck, right? That was really close, and that's one of the things that most pitchers fear, that line drive that zips right by your head. Wow, that was awful close.
Hunter Dozier digging in now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Comes set and the 0-1. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
Oh, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this is going to get foul. Two and 2 to Hunter Dozier.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pop commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. Into the concrete staircases and gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His first homer so far in the series, and the Mets move out to a 2-1 lead.
Hey, I know we're not sitting up here with a crystal ball, but that swing right there, although in the middle innings, could be the deciding factor, and we could be looking back at this one when it's all said and done.
At the plate now, Pete Alonso.
The first baseman,
As he rips it on the ground to second. Merrifield picks it up. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
now batting.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Michael Conforto. No hits to this point. First delivery to him on the way.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0 home. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. And that's in there. Base hit. So we'll go at least one at-bat deeper into the top of the 6th after that 2-out success.
Now batting.
And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. J.D. Davis the next to bat. Hit sharply on the ground. Simeon's there. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. But the Mets do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's now 2-1 New York. Back at the Oakland Coliseum, and before we go much further, let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. And he lays off there 1-0.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
A ball and a strike. The 1-1.
That's ball 2. That's ball 3.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you got to find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
I got 3 and 2.
Swing and a miss, and the count goes full 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there, a little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
And another foul ball. The next 3-2. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. And there's one down now. Chris Davis next to bat. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And now pitch on the way.
Off the plate, ball 1.
The 1-0. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The 1-1. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
This guy uses that two-seamer to set up his other pitches. Two-seamer in, breaking ball away.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
So that'll bring up Stephen Piscotty as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Now here's the pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. 3-2 now. Now the payoff pitch home is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. 1. So here's Jeff McNeil, and guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around.
Oh, 1, here it comes.
Oh, that's out.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Now in the box, Wilson Ramos. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Here's the 0-1. This is line to left, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. The relay, the tag, and he's nabbed, trying for 2.
Now batting, the center fielder.
To the plate now, Raimel Tapia. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now a swing and a fly ball. After it is Davis. And no one will track it down.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Giving chase is Almora. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Mets go down. Seth Brown will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ballgame. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
The bottom third of the lineup hasn't put up a lot of resistance in this one. Pretty much has been sure outs other than that one hit. That really puts a lot of pressure on other guys to make stuff happen. These aren't the guys you usually count on, but it certainly helps if they can do something productive.
0-1 the count. Now here's the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Almora with an even count, 2-2. This is on the ground over to first. He's got it, and he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Up next for Oakland.
At the plate, Sean Murphy. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
1 ball and 2 strikes to the A's catcher. Line hard to center field. That gets down, and the inning continues. Legs churning. He's headed for second. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side,
this ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. Now the relay home. He's in there at the plate. And here in game 1, we are all tied.
you know, deGrom, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings. So that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with 6.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base. breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only one free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Ready with the 1-2. Lined into right, a base hit. Throw comes quickly to the infield, so that go-ahead run will have to hold up at third with two away.
Third base.
deGrom, not a bad night.
Now here comes the Mets skipper on his way toward the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So as he departs in a tie ball game, he'll remain responsible for those runners at the corners as he hopes the bullpen can work out of the jam. Giovanni Gallegos trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Giovanni Gallegos.
And that'll bring in Matt Chapman. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Gallegos is pretty much a manager's dream coming out of the bullpen. High strikeouts, doesn't walk a lot of batters, usually a recipe for a lot of success.
Oh, that's one of the keys. I think if you were to build a perfect relief pitcher, you'd want a guy to...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. A's have to settle for just the 1. 8th inning coming up, and we are tied 2-2. David Hale has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. New inning set to get underway. Next for the Mets, Ahmed Rosario. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
You like the modern style of baseball, here it is. Both starters kept their teams in the game. It's close right now. Now we hand it over to the nasty bullpens. Let's see what matchups are going to take place.
Merrifield will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. Stepping in now, Luis Arias. And he puts it on the ground to second. Merrifield brings it in. And quickly there are 2 away.
Now batter.
So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the 8th, and that'll bring up punter Dozier. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Hale, the former Yankee, he was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to... And that'll bring up Matt Olson. 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch so far.
The first baseman.
First delivery to him on the way. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. On to first, and a sigh of relief in that visitor's dugout as that's a big man to retire to start out the home 8th.
Number 2. Good. Dozier.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
You can't go after that pitch with less than 2 strikes on you. There's no way you're going to do any damage with a ball executed down and away in the zone.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Here it comes on 1-1. Fouled off. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here, attacking the zone.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. A's are gone in order. Score remains 2. All Set to start the ninth in this one. Settling in now, Pete Alonso. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Bouncer to the left side, and that is into left field. So the leadoff man's aboard to kick off the ninth.
Now batting, right fielder, Conforto.
In now, Michael Conforto. He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. A leap, but this is out of reach and off the wall. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Well, this guy has proven he can make some athletic plays in the field, and he takes a decent route to the baseball here, but I'm not sure anybody is going to bring this one in. Ends up out of his reach and bangs up off the wall.
deGrom will come on to pinch hit here, and if they don't walk him, he'll have a great RBI opportunity with runners at second and third and nobody out. Runners at second and third here, nobody out. Swing and a fly ball. This ought to at least get the go-ahead run in. The catch is made. Here comes the go-ahead run for the plate. And they're not going to get him at third base either. It's a sac fly and an RBI.
Number 6.
Well, he bluffed the tag from third there, but he's back in safely, no problem. Here comes the first pitch. This is in the air to left field. Davis the catch. Tagging is the runner from third. And this will go down as a sac fly and an RBI as it's now a 4-2 game.
Every team is looking for that insurance run late in the game. That run right there gives them a 2-run lead heading into the late innings.
So no one on now after the sac fly. And next to hit is the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Hits this one hard the other way. Merrifield scoops it up. Throw on to Olson will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. So they get a couple of runs. Now at the plate, Seth.
Leading off for the A's, the designated hitter.
Seth Lugo, if the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Now pitching for the A's, number 67, Seth Lugo.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Oh, extra bag.
Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike one. And that fastball's too much for him there, 1-2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. The 1-2.
That's in. Ball 2.
Right side. Reined in. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Not sure the spin throw was necessary there, but it sure looked good. Would have been questionable if he threw it away, but he put it right on the money for the out.
And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball one. Bases are empty. One man out. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Gone!
That, my friends, is a cardinal sin for any closer. You can't give up the long ball. Good thing for him, he still has the lead. We'll see now if he can rebound and actually keep it.
Catcher, John.
Into the box now, Sean Murphy. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
2-0 now.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
2 balls and a strike now. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, this is where the manager makes his money right there. Nice at bat.
Now batting, the second baseman, Manaea.
From the stretch. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
Merrifield behind, a ball and 2 strikes. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
And he's back easily. Into the box, Marcus Semien. This will take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the 9th. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And the count will be full.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first is going to be in time to get him, and the Mets have taken home field advantage right from the start. They claim game 1 on the road as this one is over.
Well, that's not exactly how you draw it up. He gave up a long ball to make it interesting, but it was the only run he gave up, and he hangs on to collect a save.
A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim 1-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. Not a lot of fireworks, but that narrows the candidate list for our top player of the game. And the man you see here was a key contributor, so he takes it home in this one.
Multi-hit game, and one of them was a dinger. That's a solid day's work for any hitter, and it had an impact on the outcome of this game. What else can you say?
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Metropolitans win the World Series opener and take a 1-0 lead. Giovanni Gallegos is credited with the win. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Wackney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 1 minute.